Everybody, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene, and today I bring to you something so delicious and perfect for the holidays. We are making a strawberry glazed ham. I know it sounds a little funny because it's strawberry glazed, but let me tell you, it is absolutely delicious. My favorite, actually, type of way of making a ham. And it's sweet with the saltiness of the ham and the spices. It's going to be phenomenal and easy to prepare. So stick around as I walk over to the ingredients and show you how to prepare it. Now let's get to it. Now, there's two parts to this ham. First, we're going to put a mustard on it. I know it sounds weird, but trust me on this. It's absolutely phenomenal. You're not going to even taste the mustard once it's cooked and baking, but it does provide so much flavor. So this is just a plain 1 tablespoon of mustard. Spicy mustard works well. So I don't know about the honey mustard, but I'm sure that's going to work well as also. And the grainy mustard, probably so, but for now, I really like it with the plain yellow mustard or the spicy mustard. And here's what we're going to do. Now, ham, as you can see, is pretty much cooked already. This is a shank portion ham, 8 pounds, and it's pretty much cooked already, but we're just going to spice it up more, and we're still going to cook it in the oven more because I like mine to be tender and a little bit charred, just a little bit, it helps the flavor out more. So let's do this. So I'm going to score my ham so that way the flavors can penetrate, and it also looks pretty because when it opens up as it bakes and the glaze is on top, it just opens up like a balloon. It's just really pretty. It just opens up really nice. So you don't have to score it if you don't want to, but I recommend it because it's pretty and it's decorative. And by scoring it, you're just going to place your knife and you're going to just cut into it. And there's a bone right there, so you have to be careful sometimes. So I'm just going to cut thick strips. Perfect. Okay. Now, like a diamond shape, I'm just going to score it up. Finished doing all my slits, and you can see it as it cooks. It's going to open up. Here's next. What I decided to do is put it in one of these aluminum pans. It just makes an easy job cleaning, and plus, since it has or is going to have a glaze on it, you don't want to burn with the sugar of the glaze in the bottom of your pan. It's going to be hard to scrape off. So I just put it on one of these deep aluminum pans, and then an extra pan underneath just to give it support when I take it out the oven. It's not going to wibble wobble everywhere because I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. And by covering it, it's going to release out more liquid, and it's just going to be full to the max. So make sure you have something, or like a cookie sheet or something, to hold your aluminum pan steady. And now we're going to put the mustard. Clean hands and just rub it through. Rub everywhere. Make sure everywhere has the mustard on it, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. With the salt of the ham, it's just going to make it not as salty, actually. I know people who say they have to boil the ham so that way it can be tender and saltless, and I don't think that is so accurate. I mean, I never had a problem, and I never made a ham that seemed too salty, if you know what I mean. So this helps cut back the salt. And cover it up with aluminum foil. And look at that. I finished my aluminum foil already. You're going to cover it up as best as you can. And do it tightly. And put this in the oven, and I'll see you right back, and we're going to make our glaze. Welcome back. Well, my ham is done. I had it out the oven for a little while now, so it's cool off completely. 2.5 cups of the reserved liquids that came out of the ham. And let me give you a quick tip. You do not want to discard this. You can save it, put it in a Tupperware and pop it in the freezer, or you can use it like the way I'm going to use it today. I'm going to make myself arroz con gandules, for the family as we enjoy this delicious ham. Or you can also save this when you make beans. So flavorful. Let me tell you, this is broth right here. This is so flavorful. So I advise you to Tupperware it and save it, or use it for whenever you cook, because it's just marvelous. So that was a quick tip for that. Moving along, now let's start our glaze for our ham. In a small saucepan, we will be putting 16 ounces of strawberry preservatives, or rather strawberry jelly. Or another word for it will be strawberry jam. We have 3/4 cup of pineapple juice. We'll be using some of this. We have here a 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, a 1/2 cup of brown light sugar, and we just have some pineapple rings and maraschino cherries. Now, this is delicious, and that is all you're gonna need. The ingredients are very simple, so let's get straight to this. Pan, we're gonna heat up our jelly so it can be loose. We need it to be really loose and pliable. I'm gonna empty out this, and that's gonna melt down. And to help it along the way, just put it on medium low. You don't gotta do it you don't have to put it on extra high or anything like that. It's gonna melt down a little bit. We're gonna put in some of the pineapple juice, and you're gonna put it in a small bits at a time. Much melted through, just a little bit of bumps along the way, and that's totally fine. So now we're going to put in the light brown sugar. Now this goes according to your taste buds. You might want it really sweet. I think you'll find it very well pleasing of the amount of sweetness that's already in here. And now I'm going to put in also the ground cloves. Don't have ground cloves, you can use whole cloves. That's totally fine. But the only thing with cloves is that it's really strong, and if you bite into those little things, oh my god, it's just gonna ruin your whole taste buds. It's so strong. Even though you can take them out, but sometimes chances are one will sneak right through, and you don't want that. That's why it's better to buy the already ground. I didn't have to put the whole juice of the pineapple. I only put about 1/3 of a cup, so that's fine. So this is perfect. This is the amount of thickness that you want. Let this cook down for 2-3 minutes. Now let's pour it in our ham, and I'm gonna pour it all over, baby. Look at that. So I'm gonna continue pouring onto every area, because I want every area to have this goodness. You can leave it like this with the glaze on, and that's a-okay. But I want to take a little step further, because I like the old school ways. So right now I have toothpicks, and I just pop a little hole in there, so that way my pineapples can hang out with the maraschino cherries, and place it right on top. So I see you right back. I'm going to put this in the oven, and it's going to bake on 350 for 1/2 hour to an hour, depending on how nice and toasty this turns out to be. And I see you right back. Welcome back. Well, take a look on our ham. She is all done. Absolutely delicious. What a great color. This is what you want, my dear. This is what you want. And so festive, so tasty. Let me tell you something. I love ham. I put my stamp of approval on it, and I know you will love it too. It's really simple to put together. I have here the reserve glaze. Now what, you can serve it on the side of whatever dish that you want in case you have to put extra, because you know there are some people who likes a little extra on their plate. If anything, you just might have to pop this in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds, because as it cools off, it gets stiff again. So just pop it in the microwave. Really simple. Serve it on the side in a nice pretty platter, and enjoy this for the holidays or for whenever you feel like you want to eat a baked ham. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure cooking with you in my kitchen, and I hope you give this a try. It's a little twist on a classic, and I know you're gonna love it. So take care. See you later. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.